This is the season finale and the 5th episode of the Jack of All Trades podcast. This is the end of season 1. So
wow, here we are.
Here we are.
Saving the best for last, right?
Yeah. It's been quite the first season. I know it's only 5 episodes. It's a little bit shorter, but when you put all the time stamps together, it's about over 5 or 6 hours worth of footage. So
pretty cool, man.
I feel like that's a good place to cut it off. Got a little bit different of camera angles today with the side shot cams. Had to move the arms a little bit. Wanted all the viewers to be able to see the screen and whatnot.
Jack of all trades to the moon, baby. Business is booming.
Yeah. Go ahead. Obviously, you're like another brother to me, but go ahead and give your little spiel.
Yeah, so I'm Ben Heaviland. I'm a junior here at Purdue. Same fraternity as Jack, same hometown major. I'm double majoring in marketing and sales. I could probably go on and on forever about the memories with this guy. Since we were kids, probably one of my first friends. Our dads have known each other forever. One of the best guys. Love seeing this podcast. Love seeing it blow up, and I'm happy to be here, man.
Yeah, man. It's I don't think I could have a better guest to round out season 1 with.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, and with the end of season 1, why not introduce another segment today? Like we've been introducing a lot of them.
I love games. Let's do it.
So we'll get into that a little bit later. We brought back 2 others, some fan favorites, Star Studded and Top 10. We brought those back because it feels like a lot of people enjoy listening to that portion of the podcast. And hopefully this new segment that we bring on today is also a fan favorite. I like to keep it a little bit interactive with the folks. So, trying to think if we should just jump into it or if we should.
Obviously we could talk about anything really.
Yeah.
So we could chat. We could play some games. We could play some games and then lead into conversation from there maybe.
Yeah.
I'm up for whatever.
Yeah.
It is your show.
Yeah. We what was it? We say it almost every time we see each other. We could go about a year without seeing each other, and then meet up, and it'll be like we haven't been away for each other for more than an hour.
Yeah, just truly like a brother, man. It's not even like friendship anymore. It's just like family.
Yeah.
Nothing but love.
Yeah, nothing but love for the boy I went to preschool with and beyond. But yeah, like you said, we can go ahead and jump into this first segment.
All right, let's do it.
It is Star-Studded, or yes, it is Star-Studded. Brought this back, like I said earlier, just because it seemed to be a fan favorite among the people who do view this podcast, the very few.
No, not very few. Business is booming. We're jumping. We got multiple angles now.
Yeah.
We're here.
Yeah. Big jumps throughout season 1, but we'll go ahead and jump into Star-Studded. I don't even think I need to explain to the people who have been watching what it is. We've done it, I think, every single episode since we've introduced these segments. So let's hear your activity. What you're gonna do with them? It's got to be all 3 people are going to be doing the same activity. Mm-hmm. What's the activity first, and then let's hear who they are and what's your reason kind of behind them.
All right. So I think what I'm going to have to be doing is I'm going to be golfing with the boys. I think we're going to get some transfusions going. Yeah. We're going to have some good music playing. We're going to be on the golf course, and we're going to be hanging out. So with that, I'm going to start. My first guy would have to be Bryson DeChambeau. I think he's a great internet personality. I love watching his Breaking 50 series. And I'm going to try to get some tips on my golf swing for sure. I'm gonna need to learn how to hit the drive like that.
Yeah, he just came out with a video with Steph Curry.
Yeah, dude, that video is awesome. Yeah. I loved that video. That's so cool.
It was a very sick video, but I will choose Curry over LeBron for sure any day.
I knew Steph was nice at golf. I did not know he was that good. He's really good.
What can't that man do?
I don't know. Miss? I don't know. But do you want to do your Star-Studded as well, like back and forth, or me go all 3?
I would do mine. I feel like I've kind of tossed them around a little bit with previous episodes for the people who have watched. But I won't give the reason why or the activity, but I'll give the quick 3. Shane Gillis, Kevin Costner, and I think it may have been Jimmy Buffett. I
like that.
Was my
I think that was your 3rd.
Yeah, I think that was my 3rd.
Yeah, I think
those would be the
3rd.
3. Like I said, quick activity, if I have to say, it would probably be just sitting on the beach having a drink with the boys. It's kind of hard to beat that sometimes, but I feel like that'd be a good group of guys to do that with. So
just get Jimmy Buffett on the karaoke machine.
Yeah, those are R.I.P.
R.I.P.
So let's jump back to your guys.
But with that, like, we got the same one for the second one. Right when you said it, I was like, dang it, everybody's gonna think I'm just taking it now. Shane Gillis. You gotta have Shane Gillis.
Yeah.
I mean, Bryson DeChambeau is a pretty funny guy and a pretty solid internet personality, but like Shane Gillis is so funny, and I think the two of them would bounce off each other really well. I think they would be hilarious together.
I think they'd be very good together as well. They seem to have, if you ask me, very similar personalities. Obviously, one's a stand-up comedian, that's his job, but I feel like their comedy would be very similar.
Most definitely, I totally agree. And like, I bet Shane's more going to be out there to have some transfusions than play golf, but I'm sure you can swing the stick a little bit.
Yeah.
5 or 6 beers. Shout out Tires, great show. You should tune in if you haven't.
Yeah, definitely Tires and Beautiful Dogs.
Yep.
Talked about that last episode with Scott Weiland. Beautiful Dogs, great stand up. But yeah, so right now you said you have Shane Gillis, Bryson
DeChambeau, and I'm bringing it home with somebody that everybody may not know, but if you know, you know. I'm taking Bobby Fairways from Bob Does Sports.
Is that why you kind of like brought in the transfusions kind of thing? Those are I've only ever had one, but they're fantastic.
I love a transfusion. Transfusion on the beach, can't beat it.
They are very, very good. The only bad thing, you got to like order them because they don't, as of right now, they don't have them in Indiana, I don't think. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't think so either. I just usually do the ghetto transfusion. I buy some ginger ale, some grape juice, and some vodka. I make my own.
Okay, so not the pre-made breezy golf.
No, I wish I could get a breezy golf. I still haven't had one of those drinks.
See, that's the one that I have had.
You've had a breezy?
I've had one of them. Yes, they are.
What are the thoughts?
They're hard to miss. They're very, very good. They will sneak up on you for sure.
Really?
Like I said, I've only ever had one. But after drinking that one, I'm like, I could probably have 4 more of these, and they taste just as good, but they're very, very sneaky.
That makes sense. Is it kind of like a high noon vibe, like a seltzer?
Yeah, very similarly.
Surfside.
Love
Surfsides right now.
Yeah.
Man. The lemonade pack. Whew.
Yeah. I've personally never had a Surfside.
You're missing out.
I mean,
I'm just telling you right now. Dean Heaviland put me on. You're missing out.
I mean, I'm stereotypical. I just drink beer.
That's beer's good too.
Stick to the things that work, I guess you could say with that.
Beer's good.
So you said golfing, right?
I'm golfing with Bryson, Shane, and Bobby Fairways.
That is a fantastic group. That is, man, the Bobby Fairways is a great.
That's a great pull.
Two golfers too, and to be going golfing, and those are guys who are not like little shade thrown towards Rory McIlroy. Those are. The two guys that you picked are guys who, if you shanked one into the trees, they would laugh and be like, "No, you can get another. Like, you're good."
Yeah, and like I'm gonna talk to Bryson during the match. If I'm playing with Rory, I don't want him to not talk to me.
Yeah,
on Sunday, come on.
I liked Rory a little bit when he won the Masters, but I lost a lot of respect for him after what I heard he said about, and obviously the Ryder Cup. I know it was very controversial this year with what the Americans were doing, but. I mean, still American through and through. So when Rory said those specific comments that I feel like I don't really need to repeat, when he said those specific comments, I'm like, all right, a lot of respect. That respect bar dropped for him.
I think he's a great golfer, and he's done some things that have not been done many times. But I mean,
no,
it's not a guy I want to root for anymore.
I definitely not media trained, that's for sure. So yeah, I mean. So the next segment, I'm going to jump into it. We can start a little bit after we talk for a little bit. Yeah. But we were talking about before we started recording, Starting Five.
Yeah.
Just
great show.
New season. Season 2 just came out with it's Halliburton, Shea, Jaylen Brown, right? Yeah. Kevin Durant and James Harden.
Yeah, I think it's a great 5.
It is. I think it's way better than season 1.
100%. I've only watched 3 episodes. You said you finished it, but I mean, it is phenomenal so far. When they start in the first 5 minutes, all right. I actually have to call out Netflix here. The first 5 minutes of the show, you're making me relive the worst day of my life. Tyrese tearing his Achilles. We were winning that game.
But you knew that was going to happen with this documentary. You knew that the Pacers were going to have to relive that heartbreak. Pacers fans were going to have to relive that heartbreak, and it's not always easy being a Pacers fan.
It's not always easy, but I love it. I wouldn't want to be a fan for anybody else. But I mean, seeing Tyrese cry with his mom and Jade in the locker room, right? I was like, come on, man, already.
Yeah, it was tough. Yeah, that was. I knew immediately that I was going to be like, this is going to break me all over again.
This is going to be awesome.
This is going to break me in half.
We were talking, so like I was watching it with Chuck. We were talking, do you think they have a whole pool of players and some guys get cut, or do you think they just got lucky that 2 of the guys this season went to the finals?
Man, I mean, obviously, if you were to ask me and what my opinion is on that, I would say that the production group probably for that team, that Netflix documentary squad, probably has like analysts with them, and it's like, all right, there could be like, obviously you can't predict like injuries with like the whole Halliburton, but I mean he made it through the entire season minus 1 game. But you can't predict like the Jaylen Brown's mom's house getting broken into. You can't predict Kevin Durant going down and getting hurt. Like you can't predict that stuff. But I feel like there are analysts that that probably say, all right, these are safe bets. Like let's have like a big discussion. Let's narrow it down to these specific people.
So you think they focused like just on that 5? That was it, and they just got lucky. That
Yeah.
They both went to. I mean, I hate to say it, but OKC. I think we all knew they were going to the finals. That team is insane.
I mean, for a second there during the Denver series, I thought Denver was gonna.
Denver is just so. Here's the thing about Denver: they're not flashy, so they don't ever get that much attention. But I mean, Nikola Jokic is a phenomenal bat. He's the. I mean, that one stat line he had was like 30, 20, and 20, and he was like, "Yeah, I know. One day I played a pretty good game." He doesn't even care about basketball. He just wants to go hang out with his horses.
Yeah,
he's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, like you said with like the picking those guys, I think there's always a weird pull in that group. And you can make that argument with the Netflix documentary Quarterback. Like you throw no shade towards them, but you go throw guys like Marcus Mariota in there and you're like, just like, why is he in here? I think they kind of did that a little bit with James Harden. Not saying James Harden is irrelevant in the league. Like I still think he's not as relevant as he used to be.
No, by far.
But I don't think he's like a nobody because
I don't either. I think he may have a little bit of like Russell Wilson's problem. So Russell Wilson, I think, played himself out of the Hall of Fame, honestly. He was phenomenal with the Seahawks, but he's been bouncing around teams. Yeah. He's been not well. He got booed off the field by the New York Giants. Yeah. They would rather, which shout out Jackson Dart. I love Jackson Dart. He's got that swagger.
Ole Miss, man.
Yeah.
Hotty toddy.
But, I mean, just... I think he really put himself out of the Hall of Fame, and I think James Harden hasn't because he's averaging 40. Like, that was that. I mean, he already averaged 40 points, won the MVP. I don't think he can actually play himself out of the Hall of Fame, but I think a lot of people have lost respect for him, like when he gained that weight in Philly, gained that weight in LA. I mean, it showed that he kind of, like, quit caring. Yeah. But I mean, he's still one of the smoothest scorers of all time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, smoothest scorers of all time, like you do, he's up there, in my opinion.
KD's up
top.
there.
If you were to do one-on-ones, I would put him up there.
Most people.
Yeah. My number one, though, Kevin Durant.
I mean,
no one's beating him in a one-on-one.
I was going to say, starting 5, I mean, Kevin Durant, like, Kevin Durant is the epitome of a hooper. He doesn't have any love life. He doesn't have anything. He just want to play ball.
None. Bro's just there to hoop. That's all he's there to do.
He's the most lethal scorer of all time.
Yeah, man. And I hate the people that make that argument. It's like, man, Kyrie Irving one-on-one versus him. I'm like, Kyrie Irving isn't, unofficially 7 foot. Like Kyrie Irving isn't that.
Kyrie Irving, he may be shifty. He may be able to beat him. You can beat him as much as you want. Kevin Durant's 7 foot with his wingspan is ridiculous. And but I'm sure most of the viewers probably know too. Like I work for the Pacers. Like I always see these players in person and like up close. Yeah. Like Kevin Durant is not from this world. He is a freak. He is huge. And his hands are gigantic.
I mean, and they did copy and paste, but bigger, better, faster, stronger with Victor Wembanyama. Like they said, Kevin's almost gone. We need a new one. So we're gonna build this dude in the lab.
Yeah.
And we're gonna
put him in France and nobody really knows about him.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I think the Spurs this year are gonna be really dangerous. Like the West is stacked, so they're not gonna make crazy noise. But they're gonna be a team that you do not want to play, just because. I mean, you got to think about their backcourt. You've got De'Aaron Fox and Stephon Castle are probably their starters, but I mean. Dylan Harper, he's a rookie. He is a great basketball player. Keldon Johnson off the bench. Devin Vassell. And then they've also got Wemby, Sohan. I mean, they're going to be solid for a while. They're young, too.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, the West is loaded. I want to say, like, as a Pacers fan, you always want to view that East as open. I mean, obviously, I don't even want to say it was very open last year because, but
Boston is good. New York's good. Cleveland's good. Philly's good.
From a non NBA team fan base saying the East is more open now than it has been within the past 3 to 4 years.
I would agree.
Now, obviously, if I'm saying that as a Pacers fan, it's a little bit different because obviously we don't have Tyrese out there. But I think Nembhard's going to be able to play his true role.
He's the best player in the country right now.
I think Siakam's going to have a lot of burden on his shoulders, but I think he welcomes that in very many different aspects. But I think people are kind of writing off the Pacers a little bit, and I think they shouldn't be just yet, just because we don't have Ty out there.
Yeah. Good riddance, Miles.
Everyone's always going to remember the Tyrese game winners, and the especially more specifically the New York Knicks one where it bounced in. But
what happened in that fourth quarter? Who got us there?
Yeah, you think
Reggie Nesmith, baby.
Yeah, you think about Aaron Nesmith, like you think about those guys who are just like out there like showing all their heart every single minute of every single game, and those are the guys that make Halliburton. Not saying Halliburton, he is one of the best guards in the entire league.
One of the best, 100%, without a doubt. Most overrated player, no.
But I think our team allows him to look good.
To thrive. And I also think he makes those around him better. I think a lot of people, I could talk NBA all day, man. Like, this is great. But, a lot of people don't realize that, Boston didn't sign Aaron Nesmith. We signed Aaron Nesmith. Like, a lot of these guys on our team have kind of been counted off, kind of like Miles Turner before he went to Milwaukee. Like, I don't even want to get into that. Yeah. He just kind of had a mid-career. He never was bad, never was great. He flourished with Ty. I think Ty, what makes him a superstar is not just his ability, but his ability to make those around him better.
Yeah.
Obviously, when Aaron Nesmith caught fire in the fourth quarter of Game 1 and hit 5 threes, whatever.
Man, I got some little flashbacks from Carson Edwards March Madness when that was happening.
Virginia, oh my goodness. Obviously, Ty isn't really doing anything other than getting him the ball there, and Aaron's putting it in the rim. But it's just the confidence he gives these guys too. Yeah. He truly believes in them. And at the end of the day, obviously Ty hit a game winner in every single series of this playoffs. I don't know how you could pick anybody else to have the ball in their hands other than Tyrese Halliburton and those crunch time moments.
Yeah, man. It's saw a little graphic the other day on, I don't know, maybe it was Bleacher Report or ESPN, or can't really keep track of all those social media accounts now with sports.
Also highlights, it's all the same.
Yeah, people made an edit with Halliburton where it's 1 is luck, 2 is habit, or no, 2 is skill, 3 is certified or a habit, and then 4th is legendary. And it's hard. I don't understand the people who say those will never happen again. And I understand when you say that. I don't think in that fashion they'll ever happen again. But I also think that you can't say that was all luck. It happened 4 series in a row.
And a lot of people forget about. I was watching this game, I think with you at the frat house in the library last year when we were playing Milwaukee. I think you just I was doing homework and you came down. It was late, and it was the in-season tournament when we had the inbounds play right by their bench, and we ran it was a football play. It was 4 verticals, and he ran and caught it. And as he's fading into the corner, we're down 2, hits the 3 and the foul and 1. We win the game. Tyrese has never been shy of the moment. He's been doing that. Been doing that, and I think it just came into light during the playoffs because nobody wants to talk about the Indiana Pacers.
And
I don't know why. I think we are one of the most fun teams to watch. We play so fast. We play so unselfishly. Yeah. When everybody likes to harp on our defense, I was our biggest defensive harp in the regular season. Oh my gosh, dude, we can guard in the playoffs. when it was time to guard, we play really good defense.
Yeah. I think it also added to that fuel of Halliburton when he got voted most overrated player. It was only 14.
That was the best thing that could have happened.
I think it was about 14%, but still, he got voted that. And I think that adds some fuel to a guy who already gets traded from his team that drafted him, gets booed by his hometown, his home state
in Milwaukee.
Milwaukee, I think that adds just even more fuel to what he already had in his bag, and I think,
most definitely.
And he's
a great guy.
He's a great guy.
He loves Indy. Indy loves him. He is almost Pat McAfee tier in Indy, dude.
Yeah.
Indy loves him like they love Pat. It's crazy.
In terms of Indiana basketball, I'm going to catch some heat probably for this and probably some criticism, but, in terms of what he's done in that short period of time for the Pacers organization, he's up there with Reggie for me.
He is.
Yeah,
I agree.
He's up there with Reggie
for me. He jumped Paul.
Dude, Paul George? Yeah.
Paul George, love him or hate him, he left us. That's shady. But, he's a Pacers great, man. He took us to the ECF all those years.
Yeah.
But, for me, Ty is right there with Reggie. I don't think it's crazy to say that Ty could pass Reggie, too.
Yeah. I gotta get a Halliburton jersey to put on this set somewhere. And speaking about this set, little side note, there is a new season coming out. Of course, we got some new episodes, some new people coming out. Obviously, with season 2. And if you want to send in some stuff to see on the set for season 2, we're gladly accepting. There's already going to be some new modifications, some new changes coming for season 2 in the set. And I just hope all you guys enjoy, and we'll get right back to it. So, yeah.
Big things coming. Big things coming.
It's
going to look good, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
Yeah. We got some characters coming up for some episodes. The guy who finally gets to defend his name, Colton Dosh, who's been called out very, very many episodes.
Nobody likes Kentucky, Colton, but you.
And there's another call out. He'll be the kickoff for season 2.
It's a great kickoff, though. That's some energy in episode 1.
He finally gets to defend his name, so we'll see how that one goes.
Maybe a baby sighting too.
If you ask me, he's probably going to show up in some. He won't bring the baby. He won't bring the little girl. That she'll be home.
We got uncle over here now.
She'll be home with mama. So yeah, he'll probably show up wearing some Kentucky stuff
or Cubs.
Or
Cubs would be
if he wears Cubs, I'd love that.
That'd be good. That'd be great.
So one thing we can bond on, because obviously he's a Bears fan, and we beat them in the Super Bowl, but. I mean,
sorry.
Who's keeping track, you know? Yeah.
There's another call out. Wow, he can't catch a break.
I'm excited for his episode, man.
It'll be good.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and jump to this next segment. We're going to do, speaking on starting 5, we will do top 10, like I said, and it's Pacers.
Oh, yes, I love this. Here we go.
Since obviously starting 5 just recently came out, and Halliburton's the main focus I watch. Probably a lot of Indiana Pacers watch that documentary. I thought it was only fitting for the man who worked for the Pacers, man who's been a lifelong Pacers fan, such as myself. Lives, eats, breathes Pacers.
Can't get enough of it.
Ben Heaviland. So I thought
super fan.
Thought it was only fitting to do top 10 Pacers, and now the disclaimer is that these top 10 Pacers are guys who are in that range from 90s players to present. Like, obviously, there's not going to be like Mel Daniels or George McGinnis or Clark Kellogg. None of those guys are going to be up there.
None of the ABA days.
None of those boys are going to be up there. These are going to be guys that we're familiar with their game. We're alive for the most part to see them play. So it'll be a little bit more of a I don't want to say leveraged top 10, but
more recent.
More recent that you can actually have some, like, no one can say, well, you never saw him play.
Yeah. Is this going to be like...
Other than, like, Reggie. Like, Reggie's going to be up there, obviously.
Obviously. Is it going to be, like, my favorite or, in my opinion, the best 10? In their prime, the best 10 on the Pacers, not just prime in general, but, like...
Well, which one do you want to do? You want to do favorite or do you want to do by stats?
Let's do favorite. That's more fun.
Okay.
Stats could get real controversial.
Yeah. All right. We'll go ahead and bounce to the player pool here. So we got some guys who are known. We got some guys who aren't as known as others, like Kyle Smith talked about him, Jamal Tinsley.
Shout out Jamal.
Jamal Tinsley's in this list.
Danny Granger's a personal favorite too, man.
Yeah, you got Danny Granger. You got guys who kind of soured their relationship with the Pacers, like Vic and PG towards the end of their Pacers tenure. But then you got GOATs like TJ McConnell, and you got guys like Rick Smits who are beloved by the Indiana fan base. So
Roy Hibbert, baby.
Yeah.
He's a bad man. David West. Yeah. I mean, come on.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and jump into it. We'll have that little graphic shoot up on the screen right now to start your list. And let's go ahead and start off with number 10.
All right. So I'm going 10 favorites. Let me start thinking about this right here, what my list is going to look like. Yeah, so, I mean, I'm just going to play a safe bet for 10. I'm going to throw... I'm probably going to throw Vic at 10. I mean, he's an Indiana guy. Love him. Great guy. Personally, I love Vic. I think he was a great player for us. I think he's a great person. Like, that's the most important. He's one of the best guys on this list.
Yeah.
But just not one of my favorite Pacers. Like, I love Vic. He's a great guy. I love him. But I just love other Pacers more. So I'm just going to throw him at 10.
Yeah, no, that's valid. That's a valid statement.
Let's see. Miles Turner's going nowhere near this list.
I mean... Too recent to kind of throw him up there. Now you give it a few years, some guys are going to throw him up there.
Yeah. I
haven't been a fan of Miles Turner for 5 years, so he wouldn't not even sniff my top 10. But
he'd probably be the last on this list. From there, I'm going to go Probably Roy Hibbert. I mean, so this next couple are all going to be from the same like team. That Roy Hibbert, David West, Georgia.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, loved Roy. I had a Roy Hibbert jersey. My little big head, like as a kid, like I was walking around in my Roy Hibbert jersey. I thought it was so cool. I love Roy. You gotta love Roy, big guy.
Yeah.
But following off of that, I'm going to go with the other member of the front court. I'm taking David West. He's a bad man.
He's a bad man.
That would fire me up. I'd be at the game as a kid, and you hear Michael Grady. He's a bad man. Yeah. I was so fired up. Shout out David West. Shout out Michael Grady, too.
David, I hate the people that remember David West. I'm like, Golden State Warriors. No.
No. He's an Indiana Pacer. He's an Indiana Pacer.
So right now you got
7.
Vic, then Roy, then David.
Yeah, Vic, then Roy, then David. I'm looking at my 1, 2, 3, 4.
So you're on number 7 right now.
I got 7 and 6. All right, this is coming together perfectly.
Okay.
There, I'm going Pascal Siakam.
Smart.
I love Pascal. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Shout out. I mean, he's just a good guy. He's got to be on the list. I think he's probably better known as a Raptor right now since he got the ship with them. He won.
Yeah.
It was either 6th man or most improved. He won something over there too.
Yeah.
I mean, he's more known as a Raptor, so he's not higher in my personal list. But I mean, love Pascal. He's a great guy, super friendly, really good guy. Moving on to 6. So I got. Yeah, this list is perfect. I'm going Jermaine O'Neal. I love Jermaine O'Neal.
Wait, at 6? Wow. Wait,
I love
this is
Jermaine.
favorites, right?
Favorites.
Okay.
Personal favorites. Not best. Not
Okay, I was
best.
about to say, if it was bet, I got mixed up there. Best,
No.
he'd be-
I love
he'd be higher
Jermaine
up
O'Neal.
there.
Jermaine O'Neal played hard, like just an animal. Like whenever the Pacers in their pregame, they go through like the video, and it's got like it starts in the ABA days, and then it goes to the '90s teams, and then it's like the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Jermaine O'Neal just hustling. That just gets
Yeah.
me fired up every game.
Yeah.
Just a gritty guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's at my 6th spot. Number 5, I'm gonna have to give it to Let's see. How do I want to do this? How can I do this not too controversially? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna have to throw in who do I want to put at 5? All right, we'll go Danny Granger.
That's right,
Actually,
yeah.
Danny Granger at 5.
thought
I know who
Danny
my
at
last
5.
5 are, but picking out like 5 through 3 is tough. 2 and 1, I mean, we all know where that's gonna go. But
Yeah,
Danny
yeah.
Granger, legendary guy, great shooter. Granny Danger. I don't know why I know that's his Instagram handle. When I was a kid, I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out Danny Granger. Just Pacers legend, dude. I mean,
Dude, a true what if of the people who know Pacers ball.
if you know ball,
If he
you
didn't,
know Danny Granger was like that.
as much as I'm not the biggest PG fan in terms of his Pacers days, like just because of how it ended, if him and Danny were healthy at the same time, man, it would have been bad.
It would have been real bad. Danny
bad for the
Granger.
rest of the league.
A lot of people don't know how good Danny Granger was, but he was a really good hooper. So then for number 4, I'm going I keep forgetting my list. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, number 4, we're going TJ McConnell. Pacers legend.
TJ making things happen, McConnell.
TJ, aka the Juice. Shout out Don Owens. I mean, he brings the juice. You couldn't have a better nickname.
Dude, I think TJ is the definition of if he was on another team, you'd hate him. But we
you
love him
hate
because he's
But
here.
you love him because you got him.
Yeah.
He's a junkyard dog, man.
Yeah.
He's a junkyard dog. He's scrappy. That guy, he's an animal. I love him and his energy, everything. I mean, Game 7 of the finals, I thought for 5 minutes that TJ McConnell's going to do it himself, man. When he got all those layups and those steals, I was like, oh my gosh, TJ McConnell's going to win Game 7 of the finals for us. And unfortunately, we didn't.
There's a hilarious video of this guy like that reviews NBA games, and it's talking about the final. He's just like, man, how about those boys out there during the finals last night? I'm gonna start calling TJ McConnell TJ making things happen McConnell because he's just out there being a presence on the defensive end.
He just kind of runs around and it works. Like when
Yeah.
he does that baseline dribble and he turns around and fade away. I mean, he's just running around.
His shot's ugly, but it goes in.
And his jump shot, it like levels up, and then
Yeah.
it gets there. Oh my goodness.
He knows his spots.
He knows the spots. He's got
Pops in a 3 there every now and
every
then.
once in a while.
Yeah.
He's got a few spots, but he's got some.
Yeah.
Number 3, Lance Stevenson.
Heck
Making dance,
yes.
Lance, baby. Shout
I am
out, Lance.
so happy you threw him in there.
Oh my gosh, I would debate putting him at 1, but I mean, my favorite 2 are the great, like top 2. Like I'm not
Yeah.
gonna list them as Reggie and Tyrese. I mean, those are the greatest Pacers of all time. Tyrese may go down as the greatest. Those guys. made
the only
Indiana
2
what it is.
guys that you characterize as like those leaders who brought a team to the final. Literally the only 2 guys on this list. Now Siakam obviously was in the finals, but it was Tyrese's team.
It was Tyrese's team, and he may have won the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And there was that whole thing where like Tyrese stepped forward and I was like, ooh. But I mean,
Yeah.
but the best thing about the Pacers is like it's next man up mentality. Like, they all know that, like,
Yeah.
Pascal's a great player, Tyrese is a great player, but, like, they all love each other and they all want each other to succeed.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean,
Yeah.
this is a great – what would your 10 look like if you just had to run down it real quick?
Man. Number 10, I'm probably oh, man, this is tough. This is
Stuff like think in your head and everything.
Yeah,
like your list.
trying to keep track.
Yeah, you got to keep your top
Yeah.
5. That's what I would start counting up. I'd be like, 1, 2, 3. There we go.
Number 10, I'm probably throwing George Hill in there.
Oh, man, I realized immediately I just did not save enough room for George Hill, but it's okay. I had to throw Jermaine over George.
See, you asked me, like, I really don't want to throw Vic in mine, but I think I'd throw George at 10.
Yeah.
George Hill. Number 9, I'm probably going to do – oh, man, this is this is a lot tougher as, like, the person who makes all this stuff and then having to go through it. Like, I've never actually, like, done it where I'm like, all right, let me do my top 10 of this stuff. Why don't I do my top 5?
All right,
I got top 5's a little bit different.
That's better. Let's get you involved.
Because you're the guest, we're gonna listen to you. I don't want heat thrown at me for my top 10. I'm doing top 10 obviously based on favorites as well, my top 5 based on favorites. Man,
it's gonna be similar, man. I'm just knowing.
Number 5. Oh man, this is so difficult.
I was sitting here thinking, I was like, man, it's real quiet right now. The poor viewers, but I gotta think for a second.
This is tough, man. Now I feel bad for bad for my guests trying to go through this.
It's tough, man. It's tough, but find a way.
Number 5, I'm probably gonna do TJ.
Yeah,
I'm probably throwing TJ at 5.
I think he was my 5 too.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna throw TJ at 5 just because, like, he does, like that guy said, in a funny way. He always makes his presence on the defensive end.
Yeah.
He's making things happen for the Pacers squad. He's the guy behind the scenes making stuff happen.
He is hilarious too. Like I've had the opportunity to talk to him multiple times. He is so funny, and like my dad obviously, like TJ all the time, like will go up to him and like just mess with him, like give him a fist bump, fake it, like just mess with him, like it's just
man.
A good guy.
I felt sorry for the boy when we lost in Game 7. He was walking back to the tunnel.
Devastated.
Dude, ESPN or NBA or whoever was filming him, like be humane.
And he was crying with Karen. Yeah, that's Karen
be
Atkinson.
humane, guys.
She's the best.
Like you can't I know you want to film everything and let everyone see everything, but like you got to show some respect.
Yeah, I mean that's somebody's son too, and like that's the most devastating. Like that, everybody thinks like they're basketball players, whatever. That's his career. That's his goal. Yeah. That's what he's working for.
Yeah, man.
Like it's devastating to get to that point.
Yeah. So number 5, definitely TJ. Number 4, man, 4 probably Lance. I'd probably throw Lance at 4. Probably one of the most fun guys. Not the most athletically skilled or most like dominant, but definitely one of the most fun guys to watch just because of his swagger and his attitude out there.
He's got all types of his antics, blowing in LeBron's ear and everything.
Yeah. So that was 4. Number 3. Oh man. Number 3, probably Danny Granger.
Yeah.
Number
Granny
3 is
Danger,
Danny
baby.
Granger. Yeah. I mean, I feel like we've talked about it enough. Like it's like I'm obviously gonna throw him.
One of the greatest.
I think I had his jersey when I was a kid. That was the jersey that I had.
I had Roy, Danny.
I think I had the blue one.
I had a Chris Duarte jersey.
Man, what a pull! What a pull!
I've had some weird Pacers jerseys. Oh, what was the we drafted a foreign guy. He was number 9. Danny Rudej or Dami Rudej.
The name sounds familiar.
His last name's Rudej.
Yeah, the name sounds familiar.
Number 9 was my favorite number, so I had that jersey. I mean, some crazy pulls.
Yeah, and then obviously 2, I'm throwing Tyrese. Like it's hard to hate Ty. Number 1, Reggie.
Yeah, I mean Reggie and Ty for me are just equal.
Not only like obviously we weren't alive to see Reggie play, but like obviously seeing all the tapes. But even the person he is after. Like everyone,
when Ty hit the choke, and he's just pointing. Everything about him's good, man.
Everyone knows that Reggie obviously wanted. Like you have to be unbiased when you're a commentator, but everyone knew that Reggie wanted. And
he hates New York.
And I hate that people like gave him backlash when he pointed at Tyrese. I'm like, put yourself in his shoes. Like you played for the organization. Like
live and died for the Pacers.
Yeah, man. You were the Pacers your entire career. Like everyone, no one ever hated you on the Pacers.
When you think of the Pacers, you think of Reggie Miller.
Yes, and I think, hot take, I think Ty will eventually surpass that if he keeps up the way he's playing.
I don't think that's crazy to say.
Yeah, I got
Reggie
a lot of confidence for the boy.
Oh, yeah, me too. I mean, I've got nothing but confidence for the Pacers. And, like, this is totally like tangent now, but it's something you said earlier just came back to my mind. Everybody's kind of counting the Pacers off. Do not count the boys off. Benedict Mathurin, if he plays for the Charlotte Hornets or Atlanta Hawks, averages 30. Like this year, everybody's gonna realize that Ben is a pure scorer. Drew might win Most Improved Player this year. Drew may honestly be contender for an All-Star. I think Andrew Nembhard is really underrated. He's probably my favorite Pacer.
Yeah.
I mean, everything. But I mean, Tyrese and Reggie, like when it comes down to that, Reggie said, like when he interviewed him after the Knicks series, and he was like, "If you do what I couldn't do, bring a championship to Indiana, that's the goal."
Like, what would that mean to you guys, man? It would mean the world.
It would mean everything.
It would mean the world. And like, I'm just like, man, after
Goosebumps.
seeing that, and I'm just like, that just breaks my heart. So
Or
much
like
for
in
him.
starting five when he was like, "If I didn't play, I'd wonder what would happen forever." And then
like I would think about this game for the rest of my life.
Yeah, and then now he still is though. It's
I'm like,
horrible.
man.
When he was like, "Make it worth it, please make it worth it, please."
Yeah.
Seeing Tyrese cry, man, made me. I shed a few tears, man.
Man, not that it makes it any easier, but like that boy's also engaged now.
Yeah,
like,
shout out Jade.
Yeah, that boy's also engaged, so he's got some other priorities right now. And
and his like recovery, like everything, like
yeah,
Tyrese. Do not rush it, man.
Yeah.
Get back at your best.
Dude, you think all these guys for the Pacers this year, like it's such a big year for them in terms of the guys obviously that are healthy. The guys, it's their chance to improve their game even more than what it already is. And
time
then
to get paid, too.
when Ty gets back, like it's full speed ahead. Like with those guys,
Win now. It's not like it's a win now.
most of those guys will be at like their prime. Like I think Nembhard is getting to like he's building
entering
up
his
right
prime.
now. He'll be in his prime when Ty gets back. Obviously, Ty's been in his prime for a couple years now.
Neesmith's going to keep getting better.
Neesmith
Great
has
3-and-D
not gotten,
player.
He has added something to his game every single year he's been in the league. Siakam, obviously, I mean,
He's coming. He's his career's slowing down, but I mean he's still efficient and effective.
Yeah, he's
like,
over 20 points a game.
bunch of boards. I mean, I just think I got some questions at the center position. I mean, I like Isaiah Jackson a lot. He missed all of last year with an Achilles. I think he's really good. He's young. I just don't think that. And then Jay Huff, I don't really know much about him other than that he likes to do reverse dunks. But like between Jay Huff and
Cue the reverse
Isaiah
dunk.
Johnson, yeah, need it. I just don't think that they're the center that wins us a championship.
Yeah,
But I don't hate when we play small with Obi at the 5, and then Pascal and Aaron and Ty and Drew. I don't hate that lineup either. But I think we may have to either get lucky in the draft signing a big, or we may have to make a move. And then, but I hate to say it, but I could see Jarris Walker, and I don't know if they'll trade Ben just because I think he's going to have such a big year. But his value after this year, I could see being very high. I think he's an average 25.
I mean, if you ask me if Ty didn't get hurt, Ben's getting traded. Or not Ben Mathurin, Ben Shepard.
I love Shep.
I think Shep's getting traded if Halliburton doesn't get hurt. I think Jarris Walker's getting traded.
I think Jarris Walker's gone. I like Jarris a lot, but I think he's somebody that wants to play. And actually, this year he may play a lot. But I think that we may have to make a move for a big. And I don't want to because I love this Pacers team. Like, just being around them, everything. Like, I love every player. But I think we may have to make a move for a big.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Unless Jay Huff proves us wrong. That'd be great.
I hope he
That's
does.
ideal.
He does everything that Miles Turner does, but he's younger and more athletic.
Yeah, a lot more athletic. Miles Turner, like, great player. I mean, I love Miles. Not as much anymore after everything.
Did
but, I mean,
nothing for us in the finals, if you ask me.
Oh, I mean,
nothing.
he was really bad in the finals, but also, like, how he, like, right before the finals, like, I don't know if everybody saw this or, like, have read it, but did you read his note to Indiana, his letter after, like, he was, like, after season 10, like, he was, like, thanking the city, thanking the organization, like, loving
I did see
it.
that.
He was like, I want to be here. Like, I love it here. And then he goes to our rival, Milwaukee, like, and I heard some speculation that he didn't even give us the chance to, like, match, like, the
Dude,
contract. I
he
don't
says
know.
all that stuff about Indy, and then he chases a bag that he doesn't even, in my eyes, doesn't even earn.
He thought he
Like,
deserved to get
shouldn't
paid
deserve
because
it.
Nas got paid, but Nas is better than him.
Nas is better than him, but
Younger.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
man.
moving on from the Pacers sour fest over here.
I could get trapped in the Pacers talk all day.
We'll go ahead and jump into that brand new segment. It's called Guess That Celebrity. This is a new one.
This is one made for you.
That we're kind of testing out right now. Gonna see the feedback from it after this episode. Obviously, want to do stuff that the people like, the people that watch this. So guest celebrity, I'll explain it now, and then ideally, if it does come back, I don't have to explain it again. But guest as celebrity is we give the guest a handful or a couple of clues, whether they're more vague or whatever, to allow that guest to guess that celebrity, like try to figure out who it is. Some of the and maybe along the way you learn some things about those celebrities when you find out who it is that you didn't know about them prior to.
Yeah, I'm not the best at pop culture, but here we go. I'm ready.
This is a little bit different because like celebrities can mean a lot of things. It can mean athletes. It can mean actors. It can mean
musicians.
Yeah, it can mean a lot of different things.
It can be anything.
So that kind of broadens it up a little bit. We'll see everyone's I don't want to say ball knowledge, but
pop culture knowledge.
Culture knowledge throughout.
It's like the game Trivia Crack.
Yeah. I used to play that all the time when I was a kid.
I'd always give it to you for the entertainment ones like this because that's your thing.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and jump into that first clue. It's pretty broad, obviously. Born in Brooklyn.
There's lots of people born in Brooklyn.
A lot of celebrities born in Brooklyn, especially anywhere in New York. A lot of celebrities born in New York, let alone Brooklyn. So we'll go. I know you don't know who it is, so we'll go ahead and jump to number 2. This person has a phobia of water.
So here's where this is gonna drive me crazy because I know I've heard about a celebrity that is like terrified of water.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know it yet.
See, so all of my clues I get from website sources. So if I'm wrong, flame me. I don't care. But I get these all from sources that
you made these up.
I type in like 50 weird facts about this person, and this was one of the ones that came up. So
I thought you were gonna slip up right there and just let me know.
Yeah, no. So this person has a phobia of water. They're born in Brooklyn, New York. Clue number 3 is they're NCAA Player of the Year. Now that could mean it's down to a sport, but it's man or woman.
Yeah.
So right now.
I'm thinking it's got to be a man just because I don't think girls are dumb enough to be scared of water. Like I think it's more likely for a guy to be scared of water.
Yeah, and probably for a stupid reason too.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're NCAA Player of the Year. Now you know they're an athlete or used to be an athlete. So then clue number 4 is, so now you know they're a man because they're in the NBA.
Defensive Player of the Year. All right.
So NBA defensive.
Get my ball knowledge out now that I'm thinking like NCAA and NBA.
NBA defensive Player of the Year. I didn't give you what year.
Yeah.
Not that would like help out or it could help out a little bit.
If I like knew the timeline,
yeah,
would help out.
Yeah. So they're NBA defensive Player of the Year. And clue number 5 is they retired in 2003. So that kind of throws you off a little bit there.
Yeah, I was thinking more recent.
Yeah. There is 6 clues. There's not 5. So
perfect.
if you want to see the 6.
I'll see it.
Do you have a guess right now?
I mean, so to be honest, I don't really have that much ball knowledge on like NCAA Player of the Years like that old, like long ago. I mean, I'm just thinking of like defensive greats like that.
Yeah.
Like in my head.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. And retired in 2003 means that they played in like late 80s, early 90s. Like this guy's old. Like so, like the first name that pops in my head is Gary the Glove Payton, just because that's
a good guess.
I'm just thinking defense, but let me see clue number 6.
That's a good guess. Clue number 6. They are friends with other celebrities such as Patrick Ewing, Tiger Woods, and Ahmad Rashad. Now, I feel like if someone were to show me this 6th clue, I know who it is immediately based on probably 2 of the clues that were thrown up there.
Oh, wait. Shoot.
What?
Actually, I still think it's Gary the Glove. Okay.
You think it's Gary?
Yeah.
Okay. So the celebrity is not Gary Payton, but it is Michael Jordan.
Okay. I almost switched to that's when I was like, wait, what? When I saw Patrick Ewing and Tiger Woods, I immediately was like, is it MJ? But I didn't think you. I should have known you did MJ because you just love him and you've watched The Last Dance 30 times.
Yeah.
But I mean. Oh, man.
I mean, what would have gotten me with the clues, what would have led me to it is...
I didn't know he won a defensive
retired in 03. Because a lot of people think he retired in the 90s, but like he came back and played for the Wizards. So his official retirement where he stopped playing basketball was in 03.
See, but this, like, Michael Jordan is like, that's your guy.
Yeah.
Does
the phobia of water kind of shock you with him?
Yeah, I never would have guessed that one. I mean, like... If I was purely just thinking about you based off that, if I only saw the last clue and I was thinking about you, I probably would have gone Jordan. But I didn't know he won a Defensive Player of the Year.
So definitely, like I said, the retired in 03 would have helped me narrow it down a little bit. And then I know friends like celebrities have a lot of celebrity friends, but the key celebrity that would have gotten me to Jordan was Ahmad Rashad. That would have
that name. I remember hearing it in Last Dance, but
so Ahmad Rashad was
in Tiger Woods is what.
Yeah, Ahmad Rashad was the like reporter for him, and like Jordan would say, I would only talk to him.
Because I remember him in Last Dance.
Yeah, he talked to good. He's really good friends with Michael Jordan, so I was like, that would have gotten me to Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually kind of disappointed in myself now that I missed this.
Yeah,
it seems like it was just staring right at me the whole time.
Which, if you ask me, that kind of throws people off when you're like born in Brooklyn, New York. He was born in Brooklyn. He was raised in Wilmington.
Okay.
He was born in Brooklyn, and they moved to North Carolina, and he was raised in Wilmington.
Because I could have, that's what I thought. I was like, he was raised in North Carolina. Yeah. Brooklyn threw me off. So the only time I thought Jordan was clue 6, but then the reason I didn't do it is because I was like, he won a Defensive Player of the Year, and then I was also kind of thinking in the mindset.
He had one of the greatest NBA seasons of all time. He had MVP Defensive Player of the Year in the same year. He had championship.
He won a DPOY. That's crazy.
Heck yeah.
All right, he's the GOAT.
LeBron ever win DPOY? Heck no, he has
Drop in the comments who's the GOAT. If you say LeBron, he's probably going to like ban you or just block you.
Man, it's just I just will accept the fact that my fans don't know hoop. They don't know ball. They don't know hoop. But yeah, that was the final segment. So go ahead and let me know what you guys think about that segment. Whether that's in the comments or whether it's DMing or whatever, we'll respond back with whether or not we want to keep doing them. Or so I don't know. That was the final segment. But I mean, why don't we just talk now, man?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what do we want to chat about here? What could we chat about right now?
I mean, we went on some tangents with the Pacers stuff there.
With the NBA, we can avoid the NBA. Let's talk about just what it's like to be living in Indiana right now. Sports in Indiana are awesome right now.
5-1 Colts.
5-1 Colts. The other school in Indiana that's not Purdue is pretty good at football, I heard, allegedly. I don't really know. Number 3 in the country, Indiana Hoosiers. That's very impressive. Kurt Signetti, not a fan, but he's a great coach.
Yeah.
I don't like him as a person. To me, he just Google me. Like, I like a little bit of swagger and cockiness, but he just gives me I just don't like him.
Yeah.
He don't like it. But I mean, Notre Dame, it's not their best year, but like, they were in the CFP last year. They went to the national championship. Purdue, don't think about football. We're winning the Natty in basketball this year. I think it's about set in stone. I mean, we look great. We might be too deep. Indiana Pacers, NBA Finals. Indiana Fever. They made it to the playoffs. That's great. I mean, it's a great time to be an Indiana sports fan.
Man, we've gone through the struggles too. We've gone through those years with different like Fever before. Everyone's like, Fever were nothing before Caitlin, before Aaliyah Boston. Like,
that post-Tamika Catchings era, oh my goodness, so bad.
We went through that stint. We went through, obviously, the Pacers. Goes without being said, like the Rodney Stuckey and
Jan Mahimi.
I mean, no shade, but Jamal Tinsley, like all those. Jeff.
Gotta love Jamal Tinsley. Hey, Jeff, I'm rocking a Jeff Teague jersey, no draws.
Jeff Teague, Jeff Foster, all those boys.
What's this podcast called? Like Club 502?
Yeah.
Let's get a collab. Yeah. Come on, Jeff.
Yeah.
We're both ND boys, too. Shout out Pike.
So, and then, like, the Colts, obviously, we went through that stint where we went through, like, I don't know, Phillip Rivers is our quarterback and Carson Wentz and all these guys who were Jacoby Brissett, the guys who were, like, all aged or insignificant. But
Matt Ryan, oh my gosh, and just anything after Andrew Luck was bad.
I gotta be honest, like, I had my doubts about Daniel Jones when we got him. I was like, I had 100%. Some serious doubts about him, but I mean, he's proven me wrong. He's proven a lot of people wrong, I feel like, and I think
he looks great.
I think that's him getting out of New York, man.
He might win Most Improved Player. I would not be surprised.
Oh yeah.
In the draft, I really wanted us to take Shadur. Perfect timing. Yeah. But shout out Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
he's great.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to hate on what Daniel Jones is doing now, even if you weren't a fan of him prior to us getting him. But another guy that people have kind of had to build trust with is Jonathan Taylor, because he went through that like year and a half where he was like, I don't want to be here, like trade me.
He was like, you're not going to pay me,
which really hurt because like guys like really liked him before those statements came out, and then when he came out with those statements, everyone's like, all right, this is a whole NBA terms like Paul George, Victor Oladipo kind of stint, and like situation.
And nobody was paying running backs then, so we weren't going to. But I mean, he's proved we should have paid him. He might be the best running back in the league right now.
And shout out
CMC's great too, though.
Yeah, shout out JT for sticking it out with us.
Shout out JT,
because like, I mean, he could have easily just been like a Johnny Manziel kind of experiment where he's just like, all right, I'm just not going to go to practice because y'all not paying me, or I'm just not happy being here. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. And little side note about Johnny Manziel, man. I saw something the other day, obviously greatest, in my opinion, greatest college quarterback, college football player that I've ever watched.
Yeah, like Johnny Football, man.
Yeah, it's sad to see him nowadays, where I saw a video where, like, all those little like really try hard influencers who go around the streets are like, who are you? And it's like, sometimes it's a nobody, sometimes like a really famous person that they don't know. They're like, who are you? And he's like, my name's Johnny Manziel. And he was like, and the kid's like, what do you do for a living? And like the kid clearly did not know who he was.
I guess newer generations might not, since he didn't pan out, but like in our age, Johnny Football's the man.
Yeah, he was like, my name's Johnny Manziel. He was like, what'd you do for a living? He does. I'm just a regular guy now. And I'm like, man, that hurts. Like, that hurts to hear that. Because, like, obviously he was in the NFL, had a spiral. But
hate to see it, man. There's always stuff that happens behind closed doors. Like, like you just hate to see that happen to anybody, like everything that happened to him.
But like him saying just like, I'm just a normal guy, like I'm just a regular guy, and they're like, oh, okay, and like walk away, and I'm like, dude, if I see Johnny Manziel in public, I'm like,
Johnny, I'm hitting it.
Give me a signature on like anything I have on my body at the time, like, and I like, obviously through all the antics and all the times, it kind of really didn't make sense for him. Like it's, like people still choose to love him because he's made that rehab. He's like
he's doing good now, I've heard.
In the Untold documentary on Netflix, he said, I'm in the pursuit of happiness in a more simplistic form. Mm-hmm. And that's really good to hear for those guys who like go through, those celebrities who obviously go through those struggles and actually do make it out and like understand that, all right, I ain't got to be famous to be happy. I ain't got to have money to be happy. Because like, have you seen that documentary?
Untold?
Johnny Football?
Yeah, great documentary, by the way.
And it's just like, no one knew about that stuff during the time. Mm-hmm. Like everyone viewed him and saw like, all right, he's a party animal, but no one knew about like what his thoughts were, what his friend Nate's like thoughts were, like his little low budget manager friend that he had. No one knew. At least I didn't know that. Him and Nate haven't spoken.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Years.
Or the fact that like before NIL and everything, they were doing all of this stuff, like going like, where's my cut? Like that scene from the show, like when they're going to these places signing stuff, like doing it all under the table, like. And the fact that, like, his quote, I felt like the harder I partied, the better I played, that is crazy to me.
Yeah.
He was just an animal, dude. Like, he was just an animal.
You got to think he's doing that all at the age of 19.
He was a freshman.
Yeah.
That's insane.
True freshman. 19 years old when he's doing all that
Owning
stuff.
the SEC.
And that's when they joined the SEC is when he came in. And that's just because he said after his first game, I don't remember who they played. Their second game was at SMU. But
who was the first?
His first game, I remember he played them, and they didn't get smoked, but they lost by like 2 or 3 touchdowns. Yeah. And in that scene, he walks back to his house, and he said, when I got back to my house, there was a bunch of for sale signs in my front yard. Yeah. And he just thinks to himself,
like, welcome to college.
Welcome to the effing SEC.
Yeah.
He was like, this is going to be a lot harder than I think it is. And then what was the offensive coordinator's name? Oh man, this is gonna eat at me. I know who it is.
I just watched Untold earlier this year too, like this semester.
Yeah,
I was bored.
The offensive coordinator or the head coach basically tells the offensive coordinator, or no, vice versa, tells him you should just let him do him. Yeah. Like let him run around, let him play backyard football. Don't let him play the.
Don't try to engage him. Like let him be him. That's when he's his best.
Yeah, like run around. Don't let that guy tackle me. Pass the ball to the guy that's open. Yeah, like that's what he did.
He was damn good at it too.
I think Johnny Manziel. I think about him. I think it was against Alabama where the lineman bumped into him. He lost the ball, caught it, spun around, ran outside the pocket, and threw a dot. Like it's not many, insane. No quarterbacks do that nowadays in college. No one, and that was. He was just unheard of, and he was just a freak athlete in college.
I remember playing like backyard football with like you and Nate, and whoever's playing quarterback was like acting like Johnny Manziel, and they'd rush for the touchdown and hit the money sign.
Little money Manziel.
We all love Johnny Football.
Yeah.
Shout out Johnny Football. Shout out his sobriety. Like it's good to hear that he's doing better.
Yeah. And like I said, was speaking about those things that no one knows about until they come out with like documentaries like this. I don't know if you've hit the point starting five yet, but I mean, by the time this episode comes out, you probably will.
Yeah.
Or the other people will who have watched it. I didn't know James Harden had a son.
Oh, jeez, I didn't even know that.
I didn't know he had a son.
That's crazy.
Sorry for the spoiler, but I didn't know he had a son.
I mean, it's not really a spoiler, but that's crazy.
I mean, obviously he's not married. He has a girlfriend of a little.
And he's in love. That's awesome, dude. Did you the clip at the wedding when the bouquet came? So she was, I'm gonna go to the front.
That shows it in the starting five.
Yeah, they were like, she was like, I'm gonna go to the front and catch it, and he's like, no, you're not. And like, so then she's like in the back with him, and it like, when he was telling the story, it's so funny. He's got this huge beard. He's like, it's tipping off everybody's fingers.
He said, man, it's like in slow motion. It's like, doom.
Yeah, and he said it landed at her feet, and she picked it up and looked at me and said, "You know what that means?" And he said, "No, I don't."
He was like, man, I could not believe it.
He was like,
I could not believe that. Yeah, and then it shows the video. For all you people who don't know, for copyright purposes, I probably can't show the video when
the clip is hilarious.
The edits.
You got to tap
for all the people, look up James Harden bouquet catch or something like that. It is one of the funniest videos because. He obviously, like, if you ask me, he's a guy just like Kevin Durant that I don't think will ever be married.
Maybe with this girl.
Maybe, I don't know.
He said he was in love, man, and she said he calls her his wife.
Yeah. I mean,
maybe.
But that scene, like I said, where his son comes out, I was like, he has a son.
Yeah,
like since when? But yeah, like and it's not like a big reveal or anything. The kid just like runs out, and they talk about like how like it's like he wants to be involved because his dad wasn't involved in his life, and I'm like. How has James Harden been playing the league for this long? And I did not know he had a kid.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy how some stuff gets leaked so quick, and then that's like kind of a big thing, and nobody knows. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, but you also gotta give that boy some credit because I know a lot of NBA players don't want to like flash their sons like during interviews. Like obviously Curry and what's his daughter's name?
Riley.
Like obviously he like brought her in interviews, and like some NBA players and athletes choose to do that with their children, but like. Maybe he didn't want that, and shout out him because he did a freaking good job of hiding. Yeah. And maybe it wasn't like he was trying to hide it so no one knew. Maybe he was just like trying to protect
his son. Like, his image. Like especially if it sounds like I don't really know where I'm going with this, but yeah, shout out James Harden.
Yeah, I mean, and like I love the camaraderie that in starting five that him and Kevin Durant have.
Oh yeah, I
didn't think they were still tight.
Yeah, obviously. Also, another what could have been OKC. Wow, that team was good and young. I feel like they're always good and young, man.
Yeah, they're a bunch of college kids.
Their locker room is literally like an AAU team, dude. They're all so funny. But I mean, when James got traded to Houston, he mentioned he was like, yeah, it was like heartbreaking, man. Like I was sad. Like obviously the NBA is a business; these guys all know it. But like, I feel like the starting five like reinforced that they are guys that have genuine relationships. Like the clip of him and Kevin like messing around like before the game, picking the ball. Like it's pretty cool to see that. Like, they're still just a bunch of dudes.
Yeah, and like I love seeing KD kind of back up Harden because they started talking about when Harden got traded away, and he's just like, man, what really peeved me off is that like all the guys around the league, like D Wade and Bron and all those guys are tweeting like, go get your bag, like go have fun in Houston. KD just like, man, they're just happy that we weren't together anymore because they knew we were coming.
They knew we were different.
Yeah, they knew we were coming for him, and he was like, that just really, really hit a tone with me, and I'm just like,
the fact they were, like,
I didn't know it was like that.
Yeah, they were all like 19 and 20, and they went to the like Western Conference Finals, and then traded him. Like, they were all like, yeah, James, nah, they were scared, they didn't want it.
Yeah, but shout out James Harden. Shout out KD. Took over Houston, made that city his, and he will. If you ask me, he's getting a statue outside their arena when he retires. He will.
He's a Rockets legend for sure. I mean, you could put him up there with one of the Rocket greats.
I mean, you think about Rockets for me, you think about James Harden for me. I still picture him in a Rockets jersey.
I see him in a Rockets jersey.
Don't think of him in a Sixers jersey or in a Clippers jersey or anything really like that.
I 100% agree, Houston. I mean, who is like you got Harden, you got Yao. T-Mac was a Rocket, right?
Yeah, he was.
T-Mac, you got
13 points.
You got Hakeem. Yeah,
13 points in some seconds.
Yeah, I mean, there's actually some Rocket greats. Was Clyde Drexler a Rocket, or was he a Trailblazer?
He was a Rocket later in his career,
but he's a Trailblazer too, right?
Yeah, he was known for when he was on the Trailblazers. And me and a few of my boys were talking about it a few days ago. Who do you like? We were thinking about statues outside NBA arenas and stuff. You think about statues like they were talking about like Shea will get a statue outside of OKC just because he won them the first championship. And you think about why doesn't Reggie have a statue outside of Indy? I know he didn't win a championship, but there's guys who have statues outside arenas that haven't won them championships.
That does make me curious. I've never really thought about that, but I wonder why we don't have a Reggie statue.
Yeah, and I didn't think about it till the other day, and I don't think you have to win a championship. Cause
I think he deserves a statue.
I do too, and I don't think there's a question that like he didn't win him a championship, but I don't think you can look at any NBA fan who knows ball and says Kevin Durant does not deserve a statue outside of OKC. And if you throw him in there, you got to throw Russ in there.
Yeah. Russ, you probably have to do Russ before KD just because Russ stayed all those years.
Yeah, and no like shade towards James Harden, but he got kind of overshadowed by those two a little bit.
He was also really, really young his time at OKC.
Yeah.
He flourished once he went to Houston.
Yeah, because it was his team, and I think that's kind of player he is. And I think that KD has kind of developed that persona for himself when going to different teams now that he wants the team to be his. So that's why, in my opinion.
Oh, shoot, KD's in Houston now. I kind of was just like, whoa, like, back in Houston.
Obviously, KD and Harden and Kyrie's thing didn't work in Brooklyn because if you ask me, they're all selfish players and want their team to be theirs. And teaming up 3 Batmans is kind of
gotta have your Robins.
Yeah, and no offense, but like Kyrie is a Robin. Like he is. Like he's not a leader of a squad.
Remember when he left the Cavs with Braun because he was like, I want it to be my team. Never won another chip.
Nope.
Never won another chip.
Nope. And I think, it's not. If you look at that Mavs team now with Cooper Flagg
is the truth.
Yeah, Cooper Flagg,
oh
AD, and Kyrie. Like, if you ask me, there's not like that's their team. If I were to pick one, I'm gonna say that's Cooper Flagg's team because he's gonna be there for a while.
He's got the keys to the city.
Like that's gonna be that's Cooper Flagg's team, and that sucks for AD and.
And I don't think the
Kyrie.
Mavs are gonna be as good as everybody thinks. I think they're gonna be good, but the West is too good, dude. The Lakers, like skinny Luka, I think everybody forgets how dangerous he is.
Him,
yeah, oh my gosh.
He's gonna be a problem. And
Minnesota, Denver, OKC, the Kings like sneakily like are not bad. Like they're gonna be a bottom seed in the West, but I mean that's a team that you've got DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, and Domantas Sabonis on that team. They're gonna win games. They're gonna play good games. I mean, you got James Harden with the Clippers.
Yeah.
The Rockets are insane, and then they added Kevin Durant, and then the Spurs. Like, dude, oh my gosh, the West is stacked.
It's scary to know what's coming for this year. If you're a player in the West,
Utah and Portland are horrible, and then everybody else is good.
I mean, everyone's talking about like OKC's running back to back. I'm like, if I'm OKC, I'd be worried. Like, I'd be really worried.
I don't know who's gonna win the finals this year.
No, it's one of the years that's up for question. Like, no one's a clear cutaway winner because for a while there it was Boston. They won one, but they didn't win it back to back.
Because the East, like, you got to think Boston doesn't have JT. We don't have Ty.
The only team from the East I could say going to the finals, or
Cleveland?
obviously going to the finals,
New York?
I'd say New York.
Or Cleveland. Win. You got to think about how good Donovan Mitchell is. I mean, the Pacers, to me, I feel like the Cavs are a really good team. I think Donovan's too
selfish, if you ask me.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that. I think the Cavs are a good team, but I think the Cavs are kind of just like the Pacers' little brother. Like, we just beat them every time. Like, they're always good, and we just beat them, I feel like, every time.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know, man. I think the NBA this year is going to be pure cinema. So get your popcorn.
And you thought, playoffs last year were pure cinema.
That was the greatest NBA playoffs in a long time.
Yeah, I mean, we covered a lot of stuff, a lot of ball today.
I love that today. Though. You gotta love that.
A lot of ball today. I'm excited. I always love talking sports. I know a lot of guys and a lot of people that I'm gonna have on love talking sports. So it's always a safety net.
Oh yeah.
Talk about something. But if you guys would like to see more videos, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and hit that notification button wherever you watch this, whether that's some Instagram shorts, some YouTube shorts, the whole YouTube video, or Spotify, wherever you watch this podcast. Make sure to do all the above that I just said. Like I said, if you want to throw some stuff our way to throw on the set for season 2, we'd love to have it. Maybe some what's it called? Renovations going on. Maybe add a new wall. Maybe rearranging some stuff. Yeah, it'll be a
new office.
It'll be it's a journey. It's always it's a process.
Kyle Smith said it best: "Jack of all trades to the moon, baby."
Yeah. I want to say that myself, but it's all speculation right now.
It's coming.
Yeah. So, like I said, do all those things: like, subscribe, comment, follow. Season 1 finale.
Wow.
It's been great. Oh yeah, and a new thing that's coming season 2, a little sneak peek, new theme song.
Ooh, there we go.
New theme song, new theme intro.
There we go.
The new one's great, but I think, or the one that we use right now, but the new one I think is even better. Makes it a little bit more unique. I wrote the lyrics myself.
There you go.
Made it myself, edited it. So a lot of new stuff.
Sick.
A lot of new stuff coming.
Ready for it.
Yeah, a lot of new stuff coming. So that about wraps it up for season 1. It's been great. Great journey, and I can't wait to see where it goes from this point on. But I'll thank you right now for coming today. It's been quite the pleasure.
Yeah, man. Thank you for having me. I had a blast. Loved the opportunity to come on here. It's awesome seeing what you're doing, dude. It's really cool. I'm really happy for you. I'm excited to see where it goes. And anytime you want me back, man, I'm here. I can talk ball whenever, man.
You're always welcome.